Welcome back. As we promised, we are going to shed more light on an important topic on Aya Madani and this a very important legend when it comes to modern pentathlon in Egypt. After quitting, she did not stop. She continued on the right path and she did a lot to add to her career. But last but not least, she was appointed as the chairperson of the 5-year committee formed by the International Federation of Modern Pentathlon to reconsider the eligibility of the neutral Russian and Belarusian players to return to compete on the Olympic Games. And this was upon the nomination of Engineer Sherif Eryan, President of the Egyptian Federation of Modern Pentathlon and Vice President of the International Federation of Modern Pentathlon, and also he is the General Secretary of the Egyptian Olympic Committee. And we are very much delighted to have him via phone to speak more and in detail about this issue. Engineer Sherif, a very good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Engineer Sherif, first, congratulations. Tell me about what was behind the curtains about the nomination of Aya and her appointment.
The International Federation for Modern Pentathlon was advised by the International Olympic Committee, IOC, that we have to do an independent panel that has some people who have expertise in athletes committee, some have expertise in pentathlon by itself, in the legal parts of pentathlon, and to come back to the UIPM with recommendations, of what needs to be done and how can the Russian and Belarusian athletes be incorporated again into our competitions. Of course, besides holding all the necessary measures to ensure that none of them are in the military, for example, in Russia or Belarus. None of them are supporting the war, stuff like this. But individuals who are independent have the right to play. This is sport, and all athletes have to be protected.
Would you please, sir, correct me if I'm wrong? This means that Aya is representing Egypt and Africa in this committee?
Aya is not representing Egypt by any means. Aya is an independent person, who comes and represents the athletes of the world in this committee. And then when the committee was formed with the legal part and the athletes part and the trainers part and all of that, 5 people from all the 5 different continents in the world were chosen for their strong CVs. And by themselves, they had to choose a chairperson. And Aya was chosen as the chairperson of this committee.
Based on her history as a modern pentathlete and as someone who continued her career as a professional when it comes to sports, true?
Yes, of course. Her CV is a very strong CV. This is why her name was nominated by me as vice chair of the UIPM. We have nominated some names, and those 5 names that were chosen at the end to constitute
this is exactly what I wanted to hear about the Egyptian names in international federations, in international sports entities, and to what extent this is going to be such a big help and a big support for Egyptian sports in general.
Of course, the more people we have on the international scene, and the more Egyptians we have who are decision makers in shaping the sports worldwide, the more strong Egypt will be. So this is something I think very important. We should always encourage our athletes and our sports people to become leaders on the international level. We should always, how do you say it, not just encourage them only, but give them the tools.
But I think that she's going to have such a very busy schedule. I mean, she is now wearing so many hats, including being a parliamentary member, as you are. I mean, you are the vice president of the International Federation of the UIPM, the president of the Egyptian Federation of Modern Pentathlon, and of course the general secretary of the Olympic Committee. I mean, this is to qualify our cadets to do more and to lead more positions, true?
Yes, of course, and you have to remember one other thing is we have very, very, very few women, who are empowered by us to be leaders in sport. Aya is one of those figures, and we need many more.
I think we do have a number of other areas in the very same process, or they are going to continue in the right path. Well, last but not least, since you're here, I should see the opportunity to let me know about the coming international competition, which is going to be organized here in Egypt by our Modern Pentathlon Federation, since we really deserved and we really gained the confidence of the International Federation that we are of the best federations to organize the very prestigious competitions. What's next?
What's next in Egypt is we are hosting the World Championship Under 17, the Youth Under 17, in Alexandria at the Arab Academy for Science and Technology. This will be due on from the 9th till the 17th of July, and our team is getting ready for it. We are also hosting the African qualifiers for Paris 2024, and this will be hosted in Cairo at the Cairo Stadium on the 1st of September this year. These are two very important competitions. As for our national team, they are traveling tonight to Ankara, Turkey, for the World Cup final, where 6 of our athletes, 6 boys and 4 girls, qualified through the World Cup to the final. And because the UIPM only allows maximum 3 players, 3 boys and 3 girls per nation to participate.
So the Gindis, Islam, Salma, Heidi, I mean, we do have a lot of names. I'm not going to mention all of them, of course, but we wish all of them the best of luck, and we wish that they are going to return back to Egypt with more medals and with more points accumulated to let us have the chance to book more tickets, or the utmost number of tickets, to Paris 2024. Well, Engineer Sherif Eryan, thank you very much for your input, sir. Congratulations, and have a very nice day. Well,
thank you.
I'm really proud to be Egyptians and to listen to all those Egyptians who are doing great even outside Egypt and representing Egypt in the best way ever, whether if they are athletes or continuing on the right track to serve Egypt and to give us the position we really deserve. We were very much delighted to have with us via phone Engineer Sherif Eryan, the head or the president of the Egyptian Federation of Modern Pentathlon and the General Secretary of the Egyptian Olympic Committee. And by this, we come to the end of this episode of our breakfast show, but tomorrow is another day with another crew. Stay tuned on Nile TV International always for more updates, and for more details, please log on to www.nileinternational.net. Many thanks for watching. This was Eryan.